Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Scott Copeland will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matty, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning.
He's out. 3. 4. Take the base.
Ready now, Steve Cook, and their runners at the corners now.
Steve Cook.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall. In for a base hit, you make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Barrera, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. This recent trend is becoming a problem. They have to find someone that can go out on the mound and throw a donut up early to give this offense a chance to right itself. They can't continue to be playing from behind consistently right out of the gate.
Let's go, big dog. Hey, get your pitch up there.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Looking to minimize the damage here. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
In now, Jose Sanchez. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Go, kid, one time right here.
First offering on its way. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Kivlahan at third. Cook at second. Barrera on at first with 2 down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The set and the 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he'll make it back in safely at third. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
You're up.
And it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Now at the plate, Scott Copeland, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Here we go, baby.
From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
3-1 to him now.
Your pitch, drive it right here. Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Swing, strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Count remains full. He's set. The 3-2. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2.
Kid, let's go. Hey, come on, big dog. Get your
Here's the payoff pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
There you go. Let it fly now. Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Now batting, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Steve Cook. Here you go. Let it fly.
Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1.
See, drive it. Let's go right here.
The 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Eniel de los Santos. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
We got no one.
And now a two-strike bunt attempt here is it only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Steve Cook. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat.
Hey, let her rip. Come on, big guy.
Stepping in now, Barrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pickoff move to second. A dive, but he's back. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Here's the 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Big dog, get your pitch.
Cook, the runner at second with one away.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Good rip on it, huh?
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. This is popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far.
Batter number 8.
At the plate, Jose Sanchez, runner in scoring position with 2 guns. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the third out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. The Senators lead it 5-4. Ready once again, Alec Bond.
Number 18.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Cook Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. Harrisburg is out in front. Coming to the plate now Steve Cook. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 23. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Cook ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Digging in now, Steve Cook. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Steve Cook.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball that misses.
Attaboy.
Good one.
See it, drive it, let's go.
The 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the 9th.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
And he'll get back in safely.
Hey, let's keep it going. Clutch up.
Hey, needs you right now. Here we go.
Into the box now, Barrera. And a ball 1-0. The winning run is at first base.
Clutch up for us. Right guy, right place. Hey, look good. No one better. Here we go.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here we go. Clutch up for us now.
And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Standing in, Jose Sanchez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
What do you think?
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
A A throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Come on now, big fella. Come on, one time right here.
Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
One ball.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
Ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
What's up for us, big guy? Here.
2-1.
2-1's the count. Hey, your turn.
Possible winning run on second. No one out. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll dive back in safely.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here.
Now the 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Number 20 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 20. Hey, let it fly, baby.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him.
Come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Hey, no one better right here.
The 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Come on, big dog. Need you here.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up now.
Hey, keep it going up there. It's your turn. Your turn.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 23 is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Stepping into the box, Derek Hall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Steve Cook. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch on its way. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And this will bang up against the wall. Around second, looking for the cycle. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
The batter, number 33.
In now, Barrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
The right guy, no one better up there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Hey, get your kick. No one better up there.
The 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And there's one down now. Standing in, Jose Sanchez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Hey, your turn. What's up for it, babe?
The 0-1. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Oh, it's the real thing.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Senators slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Carmen Aponte claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Senators, 7 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 20 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Eastern League. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kyle Johnston will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now in the box,
Batting
Steve
fifth.
Cook,
Hey, your
as
pitch,
he'll get
Steve.
his first opportunity in this one.
Cook.
From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one
Here you
run
go.
to
Let it
deflate
fly
them.
right
I
here.
know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game.
Hey, drive that
The way
pitch,
guys
huh?
are
Here you
hitting
go.
home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and
right
get on the offensive side of the ball.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Senators,
Steve Cook.
the third baseman, Steve Cook.
Be patient. Get your pitch.
First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
The windup and the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Number 25 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping into the box,
The batter,
Steve
the
Cook.
third baseman, Steve Cook.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no
Atta
strikes.
boy, atta boy. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate
Let it
lately,
rip
and
right here.
based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on.
You can up there, huh? No one better.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay.
Move it.
Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1.
Hey, here we go.
Digging in, Steve
Now
Cook
batting,
in a big
the
at-bat
third
in this
baseman,
one. 2 on, 2
Steve
away here in the 8th.
Cook.
Hey, let's go. That's on the pond. Get
First
him in.
pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Suter on second. Rojas at first. 2 out in the inning. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Come on, let's go.
This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here we go. Need you right here. Hey, clutch up right here.
2-2. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down.
Right here. Hey, we're patient up there.
Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning a April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you right now.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Hey, let it rip, let it go. Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Here you go, kid. Hey, clutch out for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
Here's the 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So remarkably, no runs here on 4 hits as poor base running leads to a goose egg in the run column. 9th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Now with the plate,
leading off
Cook. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Yeah, good rip
Here
on
comes
him,
the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, one time, right now. Hey, let it rip one time.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here.
Hey,
anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing. But a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Now at the plate, number 20. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to right center.
Turn, go home,
and this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really well. They had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Tyler Gilbert claims the win out of the pen, his first. Yexel Rios records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Fightin' Phils, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes.
So now pinch hitter is up off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at second and third and still nobody out. Number 38 takes the mound as
now
he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 38. Now batting, the third baseman, Steve Cook.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. That average way up there to start things out. 3 homers, 10 RBIs.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 7-2 game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jarrett Suter, he flew out in his last at bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad.
Come on, let it fly
if he
right
can
here.
get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Come on, big guy.
Here's the 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Has a look, now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Let it rip right here.
The 3-1. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 20 looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
No one better. Let's go.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. On the ground to the left side. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Stepping in, Luis Valencia. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Hey, attaboy.
He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Hey, you got it.
The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball one.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh? Let it fly. Let's go. Right
He's
here.
set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Up there, huh?
See it up. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now batting, number 7.
Standing in now, Dixon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Wait for your pitch up there. Hey, wait for yours
A
here.
1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for Reading, number 23. Now pitching for the Senators, number 53.
It's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Fightin' Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Spencer Howard gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Yexel Rios closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Titans, 9 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6.